and welcome to Chord Guitar, a beautiful song here from SHEERAN. He made a couple of new songs here lately. We're going to cover a couple of them. This one is called Life Goes On. Of course, Life Goes On, no problems there, and we will look at this beautiful song here. We need to set up this with a capo on the first fret. With that, we have pretty easy chords. So let's go over the chords first. We have the C. So that is third on A, second on D, open G, first B, and open E. The F we're gonna work with this song will be the F major 7. So it's an easier version than the bar chord. So that is third on D, second on G, first on B, and open E. We have the next chord here, that's the G. That is third on E, second on A, open D, open G, third B, and third E. We have the E minor 7. So that is open E, second A, open D, open G, open B, and open E. Very easy to play this one. So that's the E minor 7. Next one is A minor. That is open A, second D, second G, first B, and open E. And there we have all the chords we need for this song. All right, so let's start and jump right into this one with this intro. It goes like this. And that's also the verse play. All right, and before we look at the notes, what I highlight here, perhaps you hear there's kind of a short melody built in there. We will look at the standard here with the standard strumming. So let's take a look at the strumming here. We need to split the strumming into two different parts. So it starts with C, that is played for part 1, and F to part 2. So we're gonna look at that transition there. So grab the C. The first part is down, down, up, down, up. So down and then down, up, down, up. That's the first part. And then part 2, you shift here to the next chord, in this case the F major, and you play down, down, up, down, up, down, up. So it's very similar, just one extra down, up in the end there. So down and then 3 times down, up, down, up, down, up. So like this. So down and then down, up, down, up, down, up. So if we build this together, it goes C and F major like this. And in standard tempo. Couple rounds. All right, so there we have the strumming. So let's take a look at this song here. So the chord progression here for verse will be C part 1 and F major part 2. Then you play C part 1 and G part 2. So that is one chord progression around here for the verse. So C1, F2, C1 and G2 like this. That is one round. You're gonna play that for 4 rounds. But if you want, you can also build in this melody. And this melody, just straight as it is with the notes, goes like this. And with strumming. With melody. All right. So how do you build in this one? You're gonna learn the notes first, and you're gonna play the C, part 1. You wanna emphasize the second fret D string. So stay around the bass here, the D or A string, when you play the part 1 C there. And then on the next note, you're going to emphasize the 3rd fret D string. That's the bass note for the F major chord. So you're going to play that one when you go to the F major. So alright, so it starts very easy. And then you're going to go back to the C chord and you're going to play this one. Okay, so that is 2nd fret on G string, open on G, and 2nd on D. So you play that C with the part 1, but you really have to compromise here because you cannot just follow the same strumming pattern. It's hard, so you need to really focus on to get these notes right. So you have to neglect a little bit of the strumming here for the 2nd C, the part 1, and so to get the notes right. So 2nd G, open G, and 2nd D, like this. Pretty much 3 downs there. Focusing on the notes. So I hold the chord as it is, and I work with my middle finger to get the notes right, all right? So, and then I land on the G with the final note emphasized on the open D. And just fulfill the strumming. So slowly, it goes like this. And with tempo. So 4 rounds of that, and that is your first verse. All right, and it's actually both of the verses there, so I'm just gonna mention that already. The next part is the pre-chorus. Now, this is a little bit more by feel here, but the thing to hold on to here will be just straight downs, just for you to get the timing right here. It's very important to get the timing right, and then you can fill out in just any way, pretty much. As you wish there, but the timing will be E minor 4 downs, so then A minor 4 downs, and then finally G 8 downs, and there comes the chorus there. So that is the timing. You just play E minor 4, A minor 4, and G 8. But you can also play a little more feeling, so the time will be right if you just stick to this 4, 4, and 8, E minor, A minor, and G. But you could play something like this. And then comes the chorus. The timing was there, just play completely differently. It's up to you. In the song, it's a little bit more like this by feel, but for you to get it right, stick with the 4, 4, and 8 straight downs. All right, that takes us to the chorus. And just to mention about the pre-chorus, both the first one and the second one is played in that way. So the choruses now, you're gonna follow the strumming patterns now, the part 1 and part 2. Partly, and then we're gonna just go with downs as well. So the first line there, so to speak, from the chord progression here will be C part 1 and F part 2 with strumming, and then you're gonna play F1 down, C1 down, and G2 downs. That's the first line. All right, it goes like this. Sorry. So C part 1, F part 2, and then F1 down, C1 down, and G2 downs. Then you start again the next line, so to speak. It's again C part 1, F part 2 with strumming, and then comes the F2 straight downs, then C1 straight down, and G1 down. So it goes like this. Pause after G. Then you go back again and play the first round you played. So C part 1, F part 2, then F, C, G, G, with downs only, like this. Okay, so we have now played 3 lines in total. Then comes the ending here. It's the A minor 1 down, then G 1 down, then F 1 down, then E minor 7 1 down, and then G 1 down. And then it's a short break, and then comes the lyrics goes on, like the ending here. You play goes on F, and then starts the verse play C, F, C, and G. Okay, so it's like this from A minor, G, F, E minor, G, and then comes the F, C. Perhaps I said verse play, it's not right, it's the second line of the chorus play. So it's C part 1, F part 2, and then F 2 downs, C 1 down, and G 1 down. Okay, so this part's pause, and then again. Pause, and then comes the second verse. All right, so that is the chorus. I think I'm gonna take you through this as it is, and just gonna mention the chords while I'm playing. So let's go. Starting from C, F, F, C, G, G, C, F, F, C, G, C, F, F, C, G, G, A minor, G, F, E minor, G, F, C, F, F, C, G, and again. All right, so there we have the both choruses play. So you're gonna play verse 1, pre-chorus 1, and chorus 1, and then they repeat everything else again, second time. Everything else is played in the same way as the first round, and then comes another pre-chorus right after the second chorus, and then comes the final third chorus, and that ends Ed Sheeran's Life Goes On. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this, and if it was helpful, please let me know. Thumb up this tutorial here. Help me out to give me some great feedback if you want. Leave a comment and subscribe and all that good stuff. So really appreciate all your help there. So thank you for watching and play tuned.